Hi everyone, it's Jaya here from Epicenter Healing, and I just want to say thank you to anyone that has sent us an email. You can send us an email to info@epicenterhealing.com. And one thing I've noticed is that um, there has been a lot of topic around jealousy. So I really felt inspired to do this video because I've met a lot of beautiful people in my life, honestly. Beautiful men, beautiful women, well, handsome men, beautiful women, whatever, etc. Beautiful people. And it's an interesting topic, jealousy. And I think from the high performing individuals that I have met in my life, I've understood that they're very much in their center and they're not so much focused on other people. So this topic of jealousy, it will go away quickly for you if you understand that the jealousy doesn't really make any sense because each individual is unique and each individual carries their own light and their own beauty. Our beauty is individual. My beauty is individual to your beauty. So this topic of jealousy is irrelevant. I've also had in the past friends of mine who are incredibly beautiful and they still experience a lot of jealousy. And so I don't think it has anything necessarily to do with how beautiful somebody is. It's to do with more of the self-worth of a person and not feeling good enough or not feeling enough. And we're always enough. Whatever stage we're at in life, we're always enough. Even if things are going wrong for us, we're always enough. So if that's how you're feeling and you've come across this video, then you are enough. I know for a fact that if you're watching this video, you are enough. The fact that we were born and we were born in a divine way, we were born under the guidance of God, we are enough. We're all enough. And there's somebody for everybody. So often with jealousy, it can erupt particularly with romantic relationships too, and in between the same genders or the opposite genders or any other gender you identify with. And the jealousy aspect is comes up as part of the ego. So there's a video on our channel, Overcoming Your Ego. Have a look at that video because it ties into jealousy. Jealousy is part of the ego and it's part of separation. So jealousy is actually an illusion spiritually. It doesn't exist. And when you understand again and again, so this is something that I have experienced within me for many years. When you understand that you are in the creation of God as an individual, that however you came into your physical form is perfect, then your jealousy starts to subside. Because if you are made by this divine universal force, then you have been made perfectly. You are perfect in your own divine right. And that should help to reduce your jealousy. We're not designed to look like any other person. We're not designed to talk like any other person. And we're not designed to have the same career as any other person. We're not designed to have the same sort of girlfriend or boyfriend or husband and wife as any other person. We are individual. And understanding that the individuality in itself is more important than the jealousy or comparison, that should make the jealousy fade away. There's no jealousy because we are all on our individual path. There's no point in the jealousy. And from a career standpoint, the most successful people that I've met, they're very much, like I said, in their own power, and they're around very successful people. And instead of being jealous of those other successful people, they learn from them. They learn from each other instead of being jealous of one another. They share with each other instead of being jealous of one another. They collaborate with each other instead of being jealous of one another. And if that's not possible, they simply don't associate with each other. So if you know that something is causing you jealousy again and again, then remove yourself from it. If you can't actually do anything to turn it into something more positive, in some discussions I've had with practitioners, I've heard them speak about different things. I've heard them speak about using, so I said this in another video, using anger, to become better. You can channel it, and you could channel jealousy, say, to become a better person. But what I would say is, at this stage of my life and at this stage of my journey and my awareness and my, the stage I'm at with building up epicenter, I would say that jealousy is pretty pointless. So it's better just to see, what about this person inspires me? What about this person do I really like? And just to sort of look at the person with like love goggles, I call it. So I was saying that this week to one of my favorite people about love goggles. And, just if you can start to look at the scenario with love goggles, I've got my love goggles on, you can say to yourself, and I'm looking at this person, and transmute that jealousy into this person inspires me, or this person is just beautiful to look at or beautiful to listen to. This person is, important to me, rather than being jealous of what you're finding very beautiful. The beauty that we see in others is a mirror to the beauty in ourselves. So instead of looking at jealousy as when it comes up, transmute it into your love goggles. This person is an inspiration. This person's beautiful to look at, beautiful to be around, and just transmute it. And if you can't, I would say, separate or don't be in that environment, because you want to be in environments that make you flourish, not that crumble you. So if you are feeling consistently jealous in a certain environment, I would also say it's probably not the correct environment for you. You might be better suited to another environment, or because on a vibrational scale, jealousy is a low vibration, and so is fear, so is anger. They all sit on a denser plane in terms of energy. We all want to be sitting at a higher plane of love, light, joy. The denser planes make us unwell. They pull us away from our soul. So, it's a radar. Just like I said in my spiritual angle to overcoming anxiety video, do check that out. It's a radar. The emotion of jealousy is a radar. It's showing you that something's not quite correct and it needs to change. Rather than just looking at the jealousy and feeling it and acting on it, you're not gonna benefit from acting on your jealousy. You're not gonna benefit at all. And if you are close enough to somebody and you can talk to them about the jealousy, I've had conversations with my friends in the past around the topic of jealousy, and I was happy to have the conversation. So if you are able to have the conversation with the person that you are feeling jealous of and they are friends with you or whatever, perfect. You've been gifted by God there, because they can help talk you through it, And the truth is, if that person is close to you, they will say to you that actually there's nothing for you to be jealous of. We're all divine light beings. We're all a consciousness. We all have our own beauty. We're not meant to be the same. Jealousy is silly because it's not going to get us to a more beautiful outcome. I'm not saying that the emotion doesn't exist. I've experienced it too in my life, but the emotion exists. But all I care about on Epicenter Healing's channel is to help anyone who watches our videos, to serve our community, to help us all get to a space of being happier. And I know from experiencing the whole jealousy emotion, even myself, it doesn't make people happier. It makes them more sad. Some women in particular that I've spoken to, the emotion of jealousy has led them to go and have aesthetic work on their face. There's nothing wrong in aesthetic work. That's not what I'm saying. But it's better to have it not in a state of jealousy. It's better to have aesthetic work because, you sincerely by yourself have chosen that decision by yourself for your own self. You haven't chosen it because you're trying to be like somebody else. So jealousy as an emotion, it needs to be kept in check. And that's the whole point of this video, because it's come up with the people around me, and particularly with beautiful women. I've had beautiful women around me and it's come up with them. And I remember a few years back, I would be really, really surprised about it. I would think, how? You're so gorgeous. And I would say it to these friends of mine. I would say to them, you are so gorgeous, that I was almost astounded. But equally, I'm grateful for each and every one of those moments because they've led me here to this video. And I hope and I pray that anybody who comes across this video, they will listen to the words that I've said, in that we are all beautiful in our own individual right, and we don't have any standard that we need to look or behave by. So being jealous of one another it doesn't make any sense. So we might as well, when that emotion comes up now, say, well, actually, you don't make any sense. So I'm just gonna throw you away. Metaphysically, we throw away to the bottom left like this. So anything you come up that you don't like, you just intuitively grab the emotion when you feel it arise in you and you just throw it down to the left. Mukesh taught me that in my metaphysical training. If you'd like to book a session with Mukesh or myself, you can do it at www.epicenterhealing.com. We would love to help you move to wherever you need to get to. I'm also a business coach, so you can check out some of my videos around business. So a video that I've had good feedback regarding is moving from 9-to-5 work into business. So if you want to know a bit more about my story, you can have a look on our website too, www.epicenterhealing.com. And you'll be able to see my background in business, and I'm from generational business family. So do take a look at that video, and if you would like a session with me, you can also get in contact with me at info@epicenterhealing.com. And do comment down below anything that you want to share about jealousy that you've experienced in your life. Anything that you want to share that you feel that if another reader comes across it, they will benefit. Just pop it down below. It's all about collaboration. So if you've watched my other videos, or even Mukesh's, it's about collaboration. We're meant to be collaborating with one another. We're not meant to fight one another. There are many families at the moment, some of it is also charity work that I've been doing, and they fight one another. And fighting one another in our family, it will never ever get us to a good enough outcome. And I know if you're watching this video and you're fighting your family, you think that it's going to get to an outcome. But what happens is, what I've learned from say people who've had children, they they always have a parent mindset. So it's really difficult for them to grow in their mindset and see their child as anything but a child. So it's really difficult dynamic. So it's better to collaborate, is what I'm saying. And even with this whole topic of jealousy, it's better for us to collaborate and overcome jealousy. There's so much beautiful to do in this world. I'm sure if you're watching this video, you've already had some great self-actualizing thoughts, or probably some hero thoughts. I mean, I've had some hero thoughts in my life, and overcoming this lower emotion like jealousy, overcoming the things in life that keep us down, like internal fighting with family members, because we're all so different, we're gonna clash, right? The more that we override these lower vibrations of jealousy, the more we can aim towards the greater things in life, those hero moments, those Batman moments, those Spider-Woman moments, those Wonder Woman moments. We can aim towards those more, as long as we are more fixated on those feelings rather than jealousy and these sorts of things. So there's a beautiful meditation. Mukesh did it. Please take a look at that. It's called mirror meditation, guided mirror meditation on our channel. And I've also released some other videos which should help you with your self-esteem. So do take a look through our channel, whatever you feel drawn to or pulled towards. It's your soul calling to shift. Our soul always wants to go into betterment. Our soul always wants to feel happier, brighter, prettier. you know? So I really hope that this video today, I really hope that it helps you to feel your own beauty or handsomeness, if that's a word, feel your own power, feel your own light. And I really hope that whatever you've been feeling that is of a lower vibration or is jealousy, you're able to watch this video and go, actually, jealousy, you're gone. Your mind is your command center. You're actually jealousy, you're gone. You're gone. Because I'm perfect just the way that I am. Thank you. We love you. We'll see you on our next video.